What's up, guys? MMA Game here, bringing you another video showing off some new gameplay from the new patch just released by EA Sports. Thank you guys for all the support, and we are starting things off. I am Showtime Pettis right here going up against McGregor. We're gonna see how this fight goes. I got a little too cocky with the taunts. Uh-oh.
Critics don't mean anything to me, man. They're not in there fighting it for me. I'm in there. I'm gonna get my ass beat. All right, we'll see.
George Rush St. Pierre, Matt Serra will tonight be the defining moment of Matt Serra's career.
Okay, guys, well, as you can see in that first fight, I got completely knocked out cold. But this fight, I am using one of the new fighters in the game who have been recently added, and that is Matt Serra. And right off the bat, reliving their epic battle. They had two fights, and everyone is pretty much aware of that huge upset from the first fight. Matt Serra got the knockout on GSP, and GSP later got revenge on that loss. But anyway, we're reliving that legendary fight with the new icon fighter. And if you notice how I got him to the ground right here, I actually used the that single leg against the fence and was able to take him down. But GSP, as you guys know in this game, is very, very good, one of the best. But these new fighters have crazy stats, and I'm not sure if all of them make the best sense, but I really don't have too much of a problem with it. But I haven't used... I've been hearing things that Tito as well as Vanderlei, especially Vanderlei, are super overpowered, very high stats. So, you know, maybe they could lower them a little bit. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys think their stats should be corrected, or you think the stats should just stay the same and you don't have a problem with it. I, for the most part, really don't have too much of an issue with it, but I have been playing tons of Vanderlei's, and you can just tell when you fight that guy that his power is just insane. And so maybe Vanderlei, apparently Tito's pretty bad too. So yeah, but I really like the fighters, and I don't want them to nerf the stats very much, just to make it so they can compete with the other fighters. But right there, I get that ankle pick, and I believe that has actually been changed, and they made it so it's actually harder to get now. People have been denying me, I've been denying them, so they definitely, I think, changed something that was wrong with that ankle pick. So big shout out to EA for fixing that and changing that as fast as they did, because that's pretty it was pretty broken, to be honest. It was, you almost automatically got a takedown. But I'm not sure if this was after or before. I think this might have actually been after they already fixed it. So, but you can still get it, and I think it still is actually a little bit harder to deny than a normal takedown, which actually makes sense, because it's actually a little bit harder to get, because you have to be at the right distance and they have to be sort of backing up to actually get it. But you know, I think it's pretty good how it is now. I've been denying it pretty easily, and I've also been getting the takedown as well. Like, they don't deny it every single time, which is good. I don't think they should just deny it every single time. But here we go, end of round one. We got some replays right there. That round, I think I won. I took him down, but you know, I don't really know how it scored. I had a fight where I thought I won recently after the patch. I thought I completely won, but I lost on the scorecard. So I'm still figuring out, like, you know, if decisions are even like a reliable thing to even try to go for. Sometimes I just don't understand the scorecard at all. Right there, he hits me off with a little combo at the beginning. Now, Matt Serra in this game is actually really good. A lot of you guys were commenting as well in my last patch video that he's actually your favorite fighter in the patch, and I like him as well because he's short, he's got really big power, and he's got really good grappling and submission. So I mean, overall, I would have to say Matt Serra is definitely a viable option to use. He's pushing me up against the fence right here, so I go for the single leg. I probably should have shot for the double leg right there, because I would have had a little bit more percentage to actually get him down because he was moving forward. And that's something I said in the last video. If you guys didn't hear, what you want to do after the patch is, if they're moving forward, pressuring you, you have a few new options. You can shoot for a double leg, and it gives you a little advance. Or you can shoot, if they're backing up, you can shoot for a single leg. The other thing you can do is actually that shove, where you shove them back by holding the block button and your lead uppercut will shove them back. And let me know if you guys have any good strategies for that, or like what strikes to really throw after that. I've tried. I think it's better for kicks. Like if you push him back, then kick him, like in the body or maybe the leg. Or I've went for head kicks, but I haven't really got one. So I haven't really got used to the push too much, and haven't found a lot of ways to use it. Right there, I shoot for that ankle lick, dive in for that ankle again, and Matt Serra gets the takedown. So we're definitely taking this guy down, and we're not really messing around with him too much. We're really working that grappling. The grappling got a big buff. Another thing that I didn't really talk about in the last video was they actually changed the transitions and how they, like, the little meter fills up. It doesn't actually change anything with the game. It's just a visual representation of the transitions, and they made it so it's locked exactly with, you know, how close the transition is to being finished. And before, it was a little bit different. It was a little bit confusing. And I think it confused a lot of people when the game first released. So now it's just really, really basic. It makes sense. It's that meter, whenever that meter fills up, the transition will complete. There are some instances where, you know, both fighters will fill up at the same time, and, you know, I don't really know how that works, how they time it. And then it's based on grapple advantage and stuff like that. So right here, it's a grappling match pretty much at this point. A lot of the match, I was just doing the grappling. I've been practicing a lot of my grappling, and I highly suggest that you guys do as well, because, you know, people are going to be trying to take you down with the buff on the takedowns, and they're going to want to try to get the fight to the ground. And I have had a lot of success on the ground after this patch. Before, you know, it was a lot harder to get people down, so I really didn't even bother. But right here, I'm just going to town with these ground and pound shots on the body and mixing it up, you know, trying to see where he's blocking. I'm noticing this guy is not going for any arm traps. So if you notice that they're not going for any arm traps, you might as well just let the punches fly on the ground, because he gives me that GSP taunt right there. And Matt Serra, look at how short he is. Oh, starting things off by taking a few more shots. And as you can see, we got GSP stamina low. We got him where we want him. Are we going to see... Oh, he rocks us with that beautiful head kick. That was so quick. A lethal head kick, but I go in for the shoot for the single leg, but don't really follow through with it. Just grab his leg and just let him let the thing deny. Right there, I rock him with a sway straight. I went for that takedown just to try to survive that head kick. I highly recommend that as a strategy. It can be deadly. If you saw in the previous clip of this video where I get knocked out clean, that can happen. But anyway, he rocks us again, so we shoot in. Those kicks are killing me. My head damage is getting really low with Serra, and he's starting to pour on the pressure. I think he figures that he's losing the fight on the scorecard, so he's going to leave it all in the octagon here. And there it is, guys. There it is.
50 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Matt Serra.
Almost a remake of the first fight, GSP versus Matt Serra. Huge upset. But yeah, that was the fight, guys. I really thought that was a great fight. It was almost like a, you know, it didn't happen at the same time or anything like that, but it was a really good fight using the new fighter, Matt Serra. Let me know what new fighter you want to see me use next. And also, if you think the fighter's stats should be nerfed or you like them how they are. And I want to thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoy it. Follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. Till next time, this has been MMA Game.
I'm having my revenge.
Peace.